With Trump, every statement is a lie and every decision is tacky. Everything about Trump is tacky, but not since the British has the White House been so utterly destroyed as with Trump. I'm going to show video of the latest Trump White House alteration, and typical of Trump, it's not only tacky, but completely crass. So hit that subscribe button so we can continue to bring you the kind of media analysis that can help us all unite behind 80-16-47. Trump will forever be that crass kid from Queens who can never figure out why all the old money kids from Manhattan have taste and he does not. So he spent his life trying to pretend that he developed taste by creating grotesque imitations of, people with class. And the White House has been the victim of all that woundedness. So what exactly is Trump imitating? Well, take the Oval Office. All those fake gold appliques on the fireplace? Notice how it looks a lot like this? Well, guess where this fireplace is from? Nope, not Versailles, but Jeffrey Epstein's mansion. But, Trump didn't really know Epstein all that well. And then there's the rest of the gold digger style of the Oval. Kind of resembles this, right? Again, not Versailles, but Russia, Russia, Russia. And yes, very little doubt that this was around the time when Russia recruited him as an asset. But all these tasteless gold ornamentations do beg the question, where do they all come from and how much is this costing? Totally transparent Trump gave us a good indication when he was showing off his makeover. Watch.
They say angels bring good luck, and we need a lot of luck in this country with what they've done over the last 4 years. So take a look. Do you know that little secret? I don't know if you're going to waste your time putting this on, but throughout the years, people have tried to come up with a gold paint that would look like gold, and they've never been able to do it.
Can't do it.
You've never been able, look at that look. You've never been able to match gold with gold paint. That's why it's gold.
Every statement is a lie, so clearly all this ornamentation is fake. And sure enough, our internet sleuths came up with this. So, yep, these are just plaster composite appliques that are spray painted gold and put up with glue. Literally, glued up there. This is so gaudy that a secret group of Congress people have been pressuring the British to set fire to the White House again. But of course, Trump being Trump, and the economy being in a shambles, thanks to Trump's incompetence, declining mental aptitude, and complete lack of focus, Trump decided to try and outdo himself and create a new Trump masterpiece, the Hall of Presidents. Although it's not technically a hallway, and Trump is technically not a president. But watch as CNN's Caitlin Collins walks us through the Presidential Hall of Shame.
So these new plaques have just been added to the so-called Presidential Walk of Fame. They almost read, some of them, like Truth Social posts, including the ones under President Obama's that says he was one of the most divisive political figures in American history. Under President Biden's, it describes him as Sleepy Joe Biden and also says that he was the worst U.S. president in history. There are some that are nicer, including under Ronald Reagan's, for example, where President Trump says at the end that he was a fan of Trump's long before he ran for president. The White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, says the president actually hand-wrote some of these plaques himself.
So you really have to hand it to Trump. Who else can so powerfully combine a lack of class with being crass? There is a long, long list of things we are going to have to legislate when Trump is finally gone, which, given his appearance and mental functioning, looks like any day now. It's been obvious since the destruction of the East Wing that one of the things that must be added to that long list are laws restricting the president's abilities to make changes to the appearance of the White House. We just can't pass those laws until we've undone every tacky change that Mango Mussolini and Cruella de Vil have implemented. The renovation crew should start the minute his fat ass is out of there. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. You'll not only help out our channel, you'll be taking concrete action and helping get rid of Trump and the MAGA movement who ushered him in.